Juan, it's your boy Maserati Shellz. Welcome back to Talk with Maserati. Today, I got an exciting show for y'all. I'm going to talk to y'all about uh one of my faves in the Theo Lacy prison jail, not prison, Theo Lacy jail at the Theo Lacy, which is one of the main jails in Orange County. So you got the main, you got Theo Lacy. So Theo Lacy has dorms and as well as two men living cells, right? Those are the mods. But before we get into that, because I know y'all like hearing them stories, the book. This is 50 Cent's book, Hustle Harder. This is an actual good book. It takes you kind of like in the behind the scenes of some of his business deals, some of his beef and his music career and the whole the G Unit thing. This is a good read. Hey, look, DJ Red Rum gave me this book. I really encourage you guys to read this book. All right. So this is a great book. Let me turn my watch off because that's not what we need. So let's get into the show though, right? I want to get this out to you guys. So I like to start the show with a prison story. This is technically a jail story, but prison jail, same thing, right? So I got to give you guys a little bit backdrop of this particular incident, which is another fade, right? So this particular incident, right? So I get out of jail 2006, January 26, 2006, right? I did like 6 months, right? On a bullshit case. So I get out. Now, if you know Orange County Jail, they let you out at midnight the day of. So technically, I got out on the night of the 25th, but it's the 26th, right? So bam, my BM come pick me up. We do what we do. She drops me off from my Uncle Bullet house. It's in the daytime. Okay, bam. Now we hanging out. We go to the club. Bam, mess with this little Mexican chick. Bam, come back, go to sleep, wake up. I gotta go see my PO. I go see my PO. My PO put me on gang term probation. If you don't know what gang term probation is, you can't be around your homies, no gang members, no admitted gang members. So if they admit that they're gang members, if they're known to be gang members on record, you cannot be around them. Gang term probation. Learn about it. Anyway, so I tell my PO, I'm like, hey, look, check this out. I got to go to my old apartment, where when I got arrested, the apartment I was living at, get my stuff and take it to my mom's. They're like, fine, that's cool. I'm like, okay, dope, cool, bet. So my cousin Midnight come pick me up. Midnight from POC. He come pick me up from the PO office. Now I ain't supposed to be around him, but he picked me up, right? Violation already. So I say, hey, we go. I need a haircut. So we go to A Unique. At A Unique, I see no good in my homie Instigate. Violation number 2 and 3. I'm around two other gang members. So they're like, hey, what's up? I'm like, yeah, I gotta go back and get my stuff. I'll holler at y'all later. They're like, okay, we see you later. I didn't peep when they said they'll see me later. I'm like, all right, whatever. So me and Midnight make some runs, go trap a little bit. We go back to, I said, I need to get my stuff out the apartment. Oh, yes, at the house. Let's go. Mind you, me and him were living in a 2 bedroom. We were sharing this 2 bedroom when I caught this case. So when we go to the 2 bedroom, I walk in, it's Naza from Del Monte, no good from schoolyard, my homie Instigate. I'm like, the fuck? Why are y'all even here? Oh, this is a trap spot. They got two little white bras there. It's really no furniture left. It's really a little trap apartment. So I'm like, okay, I'm young at this time. So I should leave, right? I don't. So they shooting dice, we drinking, they shooting dice, I'm chilling. Now I'm getting uncomfortable. I'm like, man, you know what? Let me get up out of here, right? So I'm like, hey, I tell Midnight, hey, Midnight, where my stuff? He goes, oh, it's in the car downstairs. It's like they had this beat up old green Chevy Malibu. All my stuff was in there. So I'm like, all right, Ben, I'm gonna go get it. I'm gonna get up out of there. Can I use the van? He's like, yeah, you can take the van. So bam, we're in a second story of this apartment building off of Lincoln and Rio Vista in Anaheim, off of Lincoln and Rio Vista, right? We're on the second floor. I go to open the door. NARC and gang task force is finna raid the apartment. They come in to raid this apartment. I close the door. I just got out. In my mind, I'm like, nah, this can't be real. I tell them this, hey, look, they finna raid this apartment. I say, so-and-so and them out there. They're like, nah, I'm like, for real. So bam, I go to the window. I'm finna jump and get up out of here. Got the police dog with his gun out, like, come on down. I'm like, damn, can't go that way. So damn, I go back. I say, man, they got this place surrounded. I hug the homie and I say, I'll see you later, cuz. Hug everybody, see you later. We take a drink of the drink. I said, I'm finna go out there. I just got out. They gonna let me go. I'm like, I'm good. Y'all niggas, I don't know what y'all niggas got going on here, but I'm good. I just got out. So I come out, hands up. They're like, walk down backwards, walk down backwards. I got my hands up like this. Mind you, I got my name tattooed on this hand. So bam, when I walk like this, it goes, I know this one. This is Shellz from Watergate. I'm like, hold up. I recognize the voice. It's Task Force Detective Friesen. If you from Anaheim and you've been in any kind of gang situation, you know Friesen's name. If I say it, you should know it. If you don't, it's good you don't know it, right? So bam, they put me on the ground. I'm like, damn, Friesen. I'm like, man, I just got out. He goes, listen, we ain't even here for you. They tell us who they're here for. They're here for no good. I guess he's absconding probation. That's it. They just looking for him. So bam, they like, Freezing, like, if you ain't got no warrant, I'm gonna let you go. I'm like, bet, cool. Instigate, he gets a Chino violation parole for being around gang members, and then everybody else is sitting there. Midnight has a warrant. I come back with a warrant. I'm like, man, I just got out. How I get a warrant? Come to find out, I had an old Caltrans warrant that I didn't finish. I was supposed to get time served on, right? So bam, I'm like, fuck, I gotta go. So now I'm thinking, bam, okay, I'm gonna get time served because they're gonna just calculate the time I just did and then kind of wipe that off of the Caltrans. I'm good. Mind you, this is my first time being on gang term probation. Everything else has been regular probation. So bam, I go to court. We go to court like the next day. They process us fast. We go to Loop. We house it Maine first. I think we like in D22. I think we go to me. I think maybe they go D22 or something like that. We check in, bam, bam. What I said. The next morning they call us to court. Bam. Mind you, I ain't got no commissary. No, we just landed. I go to court the next morning. Bam. It's probation. No, it's the Caltrans warrant. They like, bam. They take us to North Court. Judge say time served. Bullock. Bam. I think midnight he gets a bail, but he has to stay in. So bam, he got to bail out. So bam, I go back. I'm like, man, I'm finna get out. I'm cool, smooth. I just got out. I know they tripping. I go to R&R. Now when you get processing out of R&R, they put you in this tank. Everybody getting out is in this tank. They call you to go dress out. You dress out, the clothes you came in, you get all your property, you wait. They give you this yellow paper. And you waiting for your name to get called to go out. At the main. They hit me with the Bullock rebook. What the? This is when they rebook you because they have a charge. So when I went to court, my PO seen that, read the whole thing, and said, hey, no, they're going to give me a probation violation. Probation violation in jail, you have to do the whole time. I go to court. So now I go to court the next day. They leave me in the loop, right? No, I don't even go to court the next day. My bad. They leave me in the loop. Bam, they send me back to the dorms, but they call me again in the morning for transfer. Me and Midnight. So me and Midnight have we transfer. Like, bro, they finna put us in Lacy. They finna put us in Lacy, bro. I just got out of Lacy. I was in a worker dorm, right? I got kicked out of HE's. So bam, I'm like, okay, fuck it, no, he's gonna go back here. That's what it is. I'm thinking I'm going back to HE's. So me and Midnight, we getting our roll. Everything me and Midnight doing, we doing together. We getting our roll. We get to Lacy. And then they walk past it. He's like, where we going? We're going to GE's. I'm like, okay. Now, GE's at Lacy at this time was the Theo Lacy version of D22 at the main. If you've been to Maine around early 2000s to about 2009, D12 was Thunderdome. This was your D22 was the Thunderdome where niggas fight. They from LA. You got hoods, niggas, demo niggas in the back. GE's at this time was the same thing. It was a heavy gang presence, especially heavy LA. At this particular time, it was heavy Damu from LA. So I'm like, man, we finna go out tell nigga, and like this, we finna go up here and we gotta see who the rep is. We're gonna go from there. And I'm just Lacy because I don't think he had been to Lacy like that. I had just got out, so I'm like, bam, we go in there. Shout out to my nigga Black Eyes. My nigga Black Eyes. So what they do at Theo Lacy, the deputies, when they finna bring new people in, which are called new fish, they click the doors. So it'd be day room. They purposely bring you in during day room time. They hold you and wait till day room time is so everybody can come ask you where you from, yada, 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 right? So they click the doors. Click. They know that it's new fish. So I'm telling when we outside, I'm hearing the door come, like, look, they telling the niggas in there that we coming in, they finna be on us. Not on us tripping, but they gonna be like, hey, where you from? Woo. So I walk in, bam. I'm midnight pill. I said, woo, I'm quiet. The nigga Black Ice, shout out Black Ice from Fruitown, Pyro, 500 Peachtree. He said, hey, did you just get out? He's like, hey, you just got out. I seen you used to be over there. It's you from Watergate, right? I'm like, yeah, I just got out. Like, you dumb truck, you just came back. I said, man, I bust down a story to him, right? Now we talking. So they like, hey, we got a white rep. He supposed to be a crip from Orange County, this and that, but he the rep. But you got to be the rep because you're a crip from Orange County. They running the script. I'm like, well, who is the nigga, man? Because like if we can, I'm not gonna come in here and just. I haven't even went to court on the probation violation, so I'm like, man, I'm thinking I'm gonna get out. So I'm like, man, who's the nigga? They're like the white boy Concrete from Sex Money Riders. I said, man, that's my nigga. So when Midnight hear that, oh, that's my nigga, woo woo. Midnight go say what's up to him. We saying what's up to him. I said, hey, Concrete, let me holler at you. This nigga Midnight on the phone finna get bailed out. I got a no bail hold because I'm on probation violation, right? So bam, we chopping it up. I'm like, look, bro, they don't even want you to be the rep because you're white and this is blah, 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 that. The LA niggas they already told me, they gave me the rundown. I said, listen, cause see, I shouldn't be giving y'all this game, I'm gonna give y'all some game. In the jail, there's a rep and there's a right hand. The one who has the keys is the rep. The right hand is the one who talks to other people and talks to the police, throws them off. That's the game, right? So concrete was the right hand. The rep was Tark names Tark from neighborhood Crip, right? So I'm like, okay, bet. I'm like, bet. So concrete, like, I don't even want this, bro. You can have this shit. I'm about to woo. I'm like, cool, bet. So bam. Man, I get out, he bail out. I'm going, cuz he leave me his shit. I'm like, bro, all right, cool, bro. So now I'm talking to concrete. I'm like, hey, we gonna do this like this. We finna run it like this. A situation happened with this nigga named Goldmouth from the Bay. He do something disrespectful, so we gotta get him up out of here, right? We gotta like basically boo bop him, get him up out of here. So we boo bop him, get him up out of here. Bam. Some niggas don't like how we did it because Concrete's a white boy. They like, oh, y'all let the white boy. I'm like, my nigga, he's your rep. You guys, he was here before me. So bam. Somehow or another, they get Concrete up out of there. Like somehow or another it happens. He get up out of there. So like, hey, Shellz, you the rep now. Cool, bet. Everything cool. Some niggas don't like me, but I'm cool. So now I'm fucking with like a nigga Baby Ace from Dodge City Crip. I'm fucking with Shamru from 456 Pyru. And I'm fucking with Black Ice from Fruit Town Pyru. And there's some other LA niggas in there on the Flock of Burgery. This nigga Mac, which is C Gangsta's brother from Del Monte. There's some niggas in there, right? So I'm chilling. My Asian niggas Brown in there from RSP. So I'm chilling and shit. I'm just chopping it up. And one day, a nigga from Moreno Valley, this nigga never won a fight, but he fought a lot. This nigga from Moreno Valley, his cup come up missing. Now in jail, if your cup come up missing in jail, like you have to go ask every race, and can you look at your people, see they didn't steal it, pick it up by accident? I can't assume nothing, right? So we going around looking for cups, and this one nigga who didn't like me was named Top Cat from Looters Park. Known nigga, these niggas were scared of this nigga. I don't know why. Like I don't know why they were scared of this nigga, right? So Top Cat from Looters Park, he in there. I go to all I did was ask him about the cup. Me and this dude had never really talked. He told me, nigga, I ain't got the cup. Get away from me. Don't ask me nothing. I'm like, now in jail, prison, you can't just respond to a person and do something like that because, you got to kind of be like, okay, let me holler at his people. He had blood from LA, he from Compton, ESP. Let me just holler at his folks so he tripping. So I just be like, you know what? He was cool with Tark, the rep. So I'm like, man, let me go holler at this nigga about this nigga tripping. I said, Tark, can you go ask him if he seen the dude's cup or he got the dude's cup? While I'm talking to Tark, he walk up on me and Tark in a whole nother queue of the nigga cube, because they cubes, so they're like cubes. They're cubes numbered by like the alphabet in this big dorm, and it's like dinner time. We finna go to dinner or something. So he walk up on me and me and Tark in a conversation. Nigga walk up, whoa, you ain't checking nothing. Y'all ain't gonna do me like y'all did Goldmouth. I'm like, bro, I'm not even talking to you. I said, bet though. I said, Tark, I'm going. I spin off. I go to my cube because my cube's the next cube over. I'm talking about this. Baby Ace, I need that for cuz. I'm like, cuz, like disrespect. He walk up and talking. I said, I'm the rep. Niggas don't think it's crazy because he got loud. Everybody heard him. So I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna get at the Damoos right after Chow. And when they open day room, I'm gonna get at the Damoos, take him to the blind spot. So I'm like, bet, I already know in my mind, I think dog walk this dude, right? So bam, he ain't no big dude. I'm not no big dude this time. I'm like maybe 180 pounds. He about 140 something, but he's short. I'm not tall, but I'm like 5'10", so whatever, right? So we come back from Chow. I say, Black Guy, Shamru, let me holler at y'all. I say, look, bro, your boy was disrespectful. I know I'm a crip here down road. Y'all from LA, I'm from out here. I just need to fade head up. Me and him one on the blind spot. They're like, fuck it, you got that. Tell a nigga. I said, all right, bet. They room open. The nigga always goes straight to the phone and call his baby mama, right? So he go to the phone. I said, hey, bro, I need that. I'm on the phone, nigga. Like that's how he tell me, like I'm on the phone, nigga. I said, okay. I said, I go back to I'm being very diplomatic about this. I go back to Shamru and like I said, look, bro, the nigga don't look up the phone to fight. I don't know how y'all do in your county, but I'm just gonna fire this nigga and hang the phone up. We're gonna go from there. They're like, shit, fuck it. The nigga don't get on the phone, nigga. He wanna fight, he a bust, he gotta go or fight. So bad, I'm like, okay. I tell Baby Ace, watch this. So, hey, my nigga, you gonna get off the phone and catch this fader, and you get back on the phone at that. Nigga, I told you I'm talking to my baby mom. You got to wait, nigga. I hang the phone up, fire on him. Bam, crack him. We lock it now. Ping, ping, bam. No lie, that nigga had squabble though. The nigga had wobble though. I ain't gonna even lie. So now we locking. We get to the blind spot. We locking. He hit me with a cool one. I'm like, bam. I'm like, okay, cool. He don't drop me. So bam, I hit him with a cool one. Bam. He kind of stumbled back. So now I'm looking how he throwing him. I'm like, he throwing him wild. I'm like, okay, bam. Man, he's short, so he kind of punching up. I'm punching down. So bam, bam. Now we right. I'm trying to catch him. I just can't catch the right one to drop him. I'm looking for them. I can't. Like we going now. But this is like a cool little minute fake because we in the corner. We go from the corner to the middle of the day room now. For some reason, the police don't stop it. We in the middle of the day room, thundering, bam, bam. So I see it. I see the opportunity. He throw this right, a wild right. I duck back, body shot, boom, boom, body shot twice. Drop him. Bullock. I forgot his last name. Stop. Back door. I'm like, fuck. So bam, I'm like, all right. So we back there. They talking to us. We sitting down. They're like, why you, what happened? I said, like, nah, we just got into a disagreement. I can't tell them what it's for. That's business. I'm like, we just got into a disagreement. It's a little fight. Now while we talking, they're like, man, what is that smell? He like, that's me. I'm looking at him like, bro, what the fuck? He shitted on himself. Hit him with that kidney shot, that right? Shit on himself. It's shit all in the day room. The homie Baby Ace cleaned up. Shout out to Baby Ace from Dodge City Crib. He cleaned up. So now the whole dorm is looking at me like, this nigga's wild. So beat up on dude. He still didn't like me, but after that happened, I remember funny part after that is the fact that I think I seen him at the 99 cent store on Lincoln and Knott. I'm over on Lincoln and Knott fucking around. And he explained it. I said, bro, when we talk about it, we apologize. Then after that, I'm at the club. I see his baby mama. She telling me, thank you, that nigga this. I say, listen, I don't do that. That's between y'all. That's cool. But that was probably one of my most like glamorized fight in Theo Lacy. Everybody to this day, niggas still talk about that shit. I be seeing niggas like, bro, that's damn near 20 years ago. That's like, what, about 18 years ago? About 18 years ago. So that was that. But today, right? Now that I've given you guys that story, a little bit of positivity coming with that. Let me see what time it is. I got a time scale. We good on time. So what I want to say with this is expectations, right? A lot of times we expect things of people that they will never give us. So we give people things and expect them to give that to us. They'll never do it, right? And I learned throughout my life, right? When I changed, I expected people to see the change because I did so much bad. Like, bro, I was in and out of jail like it was a thing to do. And I thought when I stopped doing that, when I really focused and said, I'm going to make this work, people would understand. And they didn't understand. They just thought I was the same person. I'm talking about family, friends, exes, significant others, they families. They looked at me as the same person. And that bothered me because I'm like, I'm trying so hard to change to be different, but y'all focusing on the same old me. And so with that, the expectation of people understanding your change and your growth, it'll never happen, bro. I promise you, it'll never happen. They will always look at you a certain way. So what I tell people is focus on you and what you're trying to do. Like for myself, right? I'm going through a transitional phase right now, not in a negative way, just in a professional way, right? I'm not holding on to my old way of thinking. I'm not saying F this, F that. I'm trusting and having faith in God that I can do better by His grace and that I'm focused. And something for me, and I tell people this might not work for everybody, but this works for me. Having a set routine, a program of waking up, making my bed, go work out, right? And start my day. The reason why I do that and I don't eat carbs before 2 p.m. is so I can operate at a high vibration. I think I was watching Wes Watson and he was talking about this, and I was like, dang, that makes sense. And I tried, I said, let me just try it. And it worked. When I don't eat carbs before 2 and I start my day off by working out, I can deal with things way better, way easier. Things actually work for me how I want them to work. My mind is clear and I can actually deal with people. What I mean, I can actually deal with people no matter what energy they give to me. I can give positive energy back. And in life, bro, you're going to have those moments because no one's ever going to do what you want them to do. That's the biggest problem of a lot of us. We expect people to do what we want them to do. It's not going to work like that. It's never going to work like that. People have their own minds, and some people are not as sharp as you. And so you have to remember that, bro. And for me, and this is just for me, I strive to be the best version of me that I want to give to the world. That I would say, this is the guy I would want to be if I seen this guy, and give that to the world and just be masterful about that. Just kind of embody that because I made a lot of mistakes. I used to have bad habits, a lot of vices. And I'm not gonna sit here and sugarcoat shit. I'm not gonna tell you I was the best. No, bro, I was still drinking, doing drugs, partying, multiple females. I was just lost because one, I was trying to make up for lost time. Two, I didn't really value myself. And that's a whole nother episode about valuing yourself. I really didn't understand who I was and what I could be. I just thought, hey, I stopped going to jail and prison. That's enough. No, it's not enough. I have more to do. So, like my post on social media every day, trying to make sure I post every day some type of content to help somebody. Because if I help one person, I'm winning. That's success. That is success if I help one person. That is success in itself. And a lot of times people are going to tell you, oh, that ain't it because they want the cars, they want the house. Yeah, we all want the cars. We all want the house. We all want the boats and the jet skis and the happy family. But before you get that, what work are you doing on yourself so when you get it, you know you got it the right way and you're doing it the right way? Because see, that's not for everybody. Like I was telling a partner of mine, everybody's not meant to be an entrepreneur. Everybody's not gonna do the same work that you're gonna do to get to where you want to go. Everybody's not gonna put the work in. It's just not gonna happen. Everyone's not built the same, right? Everyone's not built the same. So when you think about it like that, when you really focus in, like, man, hold up, I'm locked in, I'm focused in, watch how you go higher, bro. And this goes for man, woman, or child. If you wake up, make your bed, go to the gym, right? Don't eat no carbs before 2 p.m. Actually eat right. Get rid of the vices. And here's the thing, right? I know a lot of people say, oh, I know successful people who smoke weed. A lot of people say that, right? How many do you really see that you personally know? I know they say, oh, it's not weed is legal. That's cool. But I see a lot of people who function better when they get off of it, and they're way more successful when they get off of it. All that drinking and the party, the drugs, bro, been around it all, seen around it all. I knew that when I did it, bro, I was not as successful. I was successful, but not as successful. I couldn't wake up the next day and function on a high energy or high vibration. I was on with low vibration. I was putting up with stuff that I wouldn't put up with if I was sober. When I was drunk, I was nice to the people that I know wouldn't be too nice. So I was too giving. People would take advantage of that. When you think about this, when you got to drink and you drinking, right? And you buying all the drinks, you buying the bottles, you in the VIP. Everybody, yeah, yeah, yeah. They not chipping in. They not saying, hey, bro, you just spent about 2,500 in the VIP. Here's 500. Even though you don't care, you don't want that, you're not tripping, but they're not gonna do that. You're gonna look back and say, damn, I wasted all this money on what? Because I had a vice that people could take advantage of. See, when you have a vice, people will take advantage of the vice to feed their vice. So you got what we call them addicted vultures, right? These addicted vultures, they find people with the same habits and just go around them so you can be cool. So you ever seen like dudes who, I'm gonna use weed because I got a lot of partners that smoke weed. It's this one particular dude who never want to buy the weed, but he always, hey, can I hit that? Can I hit that? Like, bro, if that's your vice, support your vice. But they're addicted vultures, addiction vultures, bro. They just want to go where they can find where they can get over. And you got energy vultures, bro. You got a lot of different vultures. You have to tell yourself, if I fix myself in this area, if I love myself, if I know my worth, and I want to be the best version of myself, I got to cut some of that out. And I tell people, bro, you ain't got, you know what? You don't believe me? You think I'm capping? This is all BS for content? Try it. Prove me wrong. Try it. 6 months. No drinking, no drugs, no weed, no smoking. Wake up at a certain time, maybe 5:30, 6 a.m. Go work out. Don't eat carbs before 2. And tell me how your life works. Tell me how that works for you. Just tell me. Because it worked for me. And I'm telling you like this when I say it works for me, bro. It gives me the opportunity to be a better person and do better things. And that's what I'm working on. I'm not going to hold y'all too much. I will have another episode next week. Y'all tap in, listen, like, subscribe to the channel. We're growing. I erased my old channel because I wanted to give you guys some new content that was focused, intentional content. And you guys go out there and be great. Y'all have a blessed day. Wow, we out of here.